It was like the Shining Twins times 10. Hey guys, it's Sammy, and today I'm doing another spooky video because if my calculations are correct and I can properly see into the future, and if I actually sit down and finish this, this should be Friday the 13th. Not just Friday the 13th, but October 13th, Friday the 3rd, Friday, October the 13th. That's what it is. And that is like a dream to people like me, because we are spooky. So every YouTuber has to do this at least once. You have to talk about your paranormal experiences. And since it is October the 13th, I decided to celebrate with this. And I think I'm just gonna continue with spooky videos throughout October. But I've never done this before because I don't have many experiences, and it's really depressing because I feel like people like me who love paranormal things and spirits and stuff like that, people who want it, don't get to see it as much as other people. I don't know what it is, but that always seems to happen. So, but I do have one experience from when I was younger that I remember exactly to this day, like exact. Well, maybe not exact, but I clearly remember the important parts. I was with my childhood best friend at the time. I'm not sure if she remembers this. I was 7 or 8 maybe at the time, 6, 7, 8, okay, like 7 or 8. 7 or 8 at the time, and she's 2 years younger than me, so she could have been as young as 5 years old, so who knows if she would remember this at all. My friend had a Girl Scout meeting, and I decided to tag along. They said it was okay. So the meeting was at a church, because a lot of that kind of stuff happens at a church because they have all those like community rooms and stuff. I remember all the parents were sitting in the lobby, and there was like cake and cookies and crap, and we went into a couple different rooms for like activities, and one room in particular we went into had no windows or any doors besides the one door you use to go in there. That will become important later on. Like I said, we went in there, we were like making crafts, we were making like name tags and shit, and so like I said, only one door in and out of this room, no windows or nothing. Then when we were done with our little activities, we were like just running around, you know, and there was like a band practicing in like the I'm a horrible person, I don't know the name, like I don't know what to call it, like the big auditorium part. Like they were practicing down on the stage. We were just sitting in the doorway because we didn't want to disturb them, or we were told not to walk in there because there's people practicing. And I remember we were just sitting in the doorway watching and listening or whatever, and we all like turned to look to our left. There was curtains, and I think curtains or walls or something, but there was 2 girls over there when we looked to our left. They were both like looking, like peering out of like I remember it as a curtain. I'm not sure if it was a curtain or if it was just another wall or a corner, but they were like looking out at us, and we were looking at them, and we were like confused. Like we were told we can't go in there because we assumed it was one of us, like one of the girls, you know, from the Girl Scout crap. I think we were about to go tell the parents about the girls that we saw, and then as we were going to do that, we like turned around, and the 2 girls were just walking in the lobby. Like they walked out of where they were, and they were just walking in the lobby. I seriously remember this. These girls, they were white, like just pure white as you can be, and they also had really red eyes, not bloodshot from the actual eye, but around their eye it was just red, like sunken in red eyes, just the whitest skin. They were wearing pajamas, and they were also carrying like teddy bears or stuffed animals or something like that. And they looked at us and just kept walking and went around the corner where our rooms were that we were doing the activities in. So we followed them, and as we were turning the corner, we saw the door shut to the room we were in before, the one with only one door and no windows. So we were like, what are they doing? So we opened the door and the lights were off. We turned the lights on. No one was there. Yeah. And we were all old enough to know that that is not okay. So we were like scared, like we were worried. And when we were leaving, we told I know we told my friend's mom, and she's like, oh no, it's fine. And we were like freaking out, and I remember us freaking out the whole way on the whole way back home. And there were like spotlights in the sky for something, and we were like, oh my god, they're following us, oh my god. But seriously, I remember it clear as day. I wonder if my friend remembers it at all. I should ask her, but that was insane. And that is the most notable paranormal experience I've had. I wish I've had more, because I want it, and I feel like I shouldn't say that, because now I feel like all the spirits around me are gonna be like, okay, let's possess you right now. But I would like to experience some more things. I remember also when I was little, I'm pretty sure this is real, because I was even younger this time, but you know, like 4 and 5, I would always spend the night at my grandma's house, and we would sleep, and we'd both sleep in her bedroom, and I would always tell her about people sitting at the end of the bed, and she would be like, oh, just tell them to go away, it's okay. Like she would, like, I remember this very vividly. Whether or not it's a dream, I don't know, I'll have to ask her. But I do remember little stuff like that. And I would always, this might have been a dream, but I would always talk about how I didn't like the bats in the room. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I do remember people sitting on the end of the bed, me being scared, and then my grandma being like, bye. But yes, that is my biggest paranormal experience to date. I'm hoping to do more spooky stuff in October to hopefully change that. I'm so excited. I don't have an exact schedule of how I want to do October videos. I think I'm just gonna put them up however, and it'll just be a fun surprise when you get the notifications, because you should push the notification bell. Oh, and that church we were at, I still drive by it every time I go to my aunt and uncle's house, and I'm just like, that's the place. It's right there. That's the place. It happened right there. And I've always wanted to like go in there again and just like see if those little girls remember me, and they're like, oh hey, remember us with our teddy bears. But yeah, it was scary, and considering the fact that we were so young and we were scared, because usually kids are just confused and they're not like freaking out, they're just like, oh okay. But we were scared. Those girls were scary. It was like the Shining Twins times 10. But anyway, let me know down in the comments your scary stories of ghosts, if you have any, and if you have something similar to mine. Oh my god. And I also would like some spooky video ideas too, because I only have a few up my sleeve, so I'm still in planning processes. So give me some ideas so I can add them to the spooky October. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I don't know when it will be, but it'll be spooky.